An incredibly sad verse in our parasha this week, Parashat Vayeshev, tells us that the brothers of Joseph hated him so much because of the differential treatment that they got from their father. They hated him so much that they couldn't even velo yachlu dabro leshalom. They couldn't even greet him with peace, with shalom, when they saw him. And sometimes we think that in order to be in peace with someone, we have to be alike, because we have to bridge our differences and kind of come together and be similar to one another. That would be easy to live in peace with people. But when we hate people so much that we can't even greet them, we can't see who they are, we can't respect who they are. The Maharal of Prague says to us about peace in his in Chidushei Agadot. He says, and you should know that only light is truly called peace, because it creates distinction between things. In order to have peace, the Maharal says, we actually need to have distinction. And this is peace, when differences between things are made clear. Darkness is called evening, or erev in Hebrew, because in darkness things become mixed, me'uravim, and one cannot distinguish one from another, for they blend into one. Light is called morning, boker, in Hebrew, for through light there is discernment, bikur, between one thing and another. And when there is discernment, between one thing and another, that is peace that exists between them. In that state, nothing intrudes upon or assimilates into its fellow. Rather, each thing remains in its own integrity. In order to achieve peace, the Maharal of Prague says we light candles for Shabbat in order to have peace in the house, because they bring light and we can see each other, we can see differences, we can respect each other in our differences, and we can have a real conversation. In order to have peace, we have to be able to have a real conversation. We can't do that in hatred. We can't do that when we try to make one similar to another. We have to do that in a way in which we see one another, respect one another, and then we can also greet each other with peace. Shabbat Shalom from Schechter.